Phil Kirkbride, Liverpool managed to break a bit of a hoodoo at Southampton at the weekend, didn't they, with a 3-0 win?
Yeah, it's been a long time since they've won down on the south coast, and managed to banish the memories of last season's awful performance with a really sort of excellent victory in the end. It was tough going, finally balanced for just under an hour, but the second goal really killed Southampton off, and Liverpool won it a canter in the end.
And they didn't concede either, which has been a problem for them in recent weeks. This was a clean sheet and convincing in terms of scoreline as well.
I think it was only a third away clean sheet of the season in the league, which sort of tells everything really. But far more composed from Agger and Skirtle. The defence has been under the spotlight, a lot of criticism, rightly so, but far more composed and calm. Still a few creaks and jitters at times, but significantly better. And a clean sheet's a massive boost going into this sort of final 10 games for them.
Now, because we look at that league table now. Liverpool is second. The Kopites, who travelled down to Southampton, really made their point known. Yeah. They believe, don't they?
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere towards the end. They're believing it now. Brendan Rodgers remains keen to keep a lid on expectations, which is understandable because there's still 10 games to go. Chelsea hold the advantage. City have got games in hand. There's a lot of football still to be played. But there's no doubt Liverpool are in it. They're in the thick of the mix. They're right in this race now. So long way to go, but they're in with a chance, definitely.
And they say they've got these 10 games to go, but they've not got the distractions of Champions League and things like that, which is where other teams could slip up.
Well, that's the big argument. That's sort of the crux of it, really. Chelsea and City have got other distractions, European, FA Cup, etc. Liverpool go week to week and only concentrate on one game. So they've got a full week to train. It was interesting because Jose Mourinho mentioned it earlier in the season, and Brendan kind of laughed about it really. But it's true, and he's acknowledged it. It's been a help this season, not having Europe as a distraction, and that's kind of their biggest asset. And the fact they've got to play Chelsea and City at Anfield, and it's a fortress this season. It's a big ask, but not unachievable.
Now, what would be seen as a failure is if they didn't make the Champions League, though, this season now, wouldn't it?
Without wanting to tempt fate, they're in a very strong position, and you would imagine now that the Champions League, it's not sewn up, of course, because Spurs are in a bit of form, and you can't discount Everton, of course. But it would take something significantly catastrophic for that for them to miss out on the Champions League. So the question really is, are they going to go in the Champions League as title winners, or sort of nearly Rams and second or third in the leagues? That's the interesting thing. I think Champions League is very much on the table for next season.